Hey, welcome back to the Mr. Excel Netcast. I'm Bill Jelen. You know, I've been doing these Excel seminars, and almost every time when I talk about VLOOKUP, I hear someone in the audience say that the lookup table has to be sorted in ascending sequence. And there's this huge misconception out there, and let's take a look at what's going on. If we build a VLOOKUP, so we want to look up this value in A2, and our table is over here in E and F, and I want the second value, and we just build the VLOOKUP like that without the fourth parameter, then it's true in this case you're going to get wrong answers when the item isn't found. So here, and we get answers all the way through, but they're not necessarily the right answers. So a lot of people say, well, it has to be sorted, and we click A to Z, and sure enough, now we seem to get the right items, but in fact, if the item is not found, we're going to get the item just before it alphabetically, which is not the right thing to do at all. So if you find yourself saying that you have to make your VLOOKUP table be sorted in order to work, you're in trouble. Let's undo that and go back to the original formula. And we're going to add a secret fourth parameter. I mean, secret. It came around in Excel. It was never there in Lotus. But in Excel, we have to put comma false. Comma false says, hey, we're not going to accept close matches. We either find the exact right match or we want an NA. And so we get NAs here when there aren't matches. That's important to see the NA. I don't want the closest SKU. I want to see that the SKU is missing, so I know I have to go get it in my table. And now, because we're using comma false, this table does not have to be sorted at all. So here's IB2, and we'll search through IB2. It's giving us item 13. It's going to give us the right item every time, and when it can't be found, it's going to give us an NA error. So if you've been using the VLOOKUPs without the comma false, you're basically defaulting to the range version of VLOOKUP, which is going to give you the closest item. And yeah, in that case, it does have to be sorted. But in reality, 99% of the VLOOKUPs that I do have comma false at the end, and that lookup table can be in any sequence. It works perfectly well. I want to thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time for another netcast from Mr. Excel.